Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. AMPIRE rising. Did you see it? Are you seeing it? Did you look? Did you tell your friends, tell your family? Did you buy the dip? Did you buy more and more and more? The devoted AMPIRE? Probably didn't. They evaluated, I hope they evaluated, the current price of the coin and came to the conclusion that I did, that it is fantastic to see it go, see it grow, see it shoot, but it's not time yet. It sure feels good to watch it soar, though. That's what we're talking about today. Please stand by. AMPIRE. The AMPIRE. That's all capitalized, by the way. The AMPIRE. My brethren, I do not want to burst any bubbles here. All-time high is close. At the time of this video, it is within spitting distance. But as I believe I attract a more cerebral crowd to my little YouTube channel, I really hope you are doing what I believe you're doing. I'm watching the charts right now. I'm not going to show them on this video because I don't do that. It tends to make one go to Oracle behavior and presentations, and not since the very first video I've made in crypto have I done that. And I won't do it again. But rest assured, I can see the charts from where I'm sitting, and they are glorious. The trading volume is through the roof. It weathered the bearish weekend just fine. The bid and ask are practically related. They're so close. It's just a very good moment for the little token that could. You know what? It just broke the all-time high. I don't release this until, you know what? I'll probably put it out today. And I have no idea what it's going to be by the time you see it. But I have an idea of what it will be. I just don't do price predictions. So here is the important question for the AMPIRE, and I hope you will think about this. What has fundamentally changed in the token since yesterday? Since the day before? What massive news story has been released? What new tech came out of the Flexicamp? I saw the piece with the ATMs that will allow a person to buy Bitcoin using Flexa directly. And although I think that it's sort of kitschy, you know, it's neat, but that ain't it. That alone will not move the needle almost $600 million. It's still an esoteric product. Its value is still based on usage. So what happened, or what is happening? What is pumping it? What made it 35% more valuable at the time of this video today than it was yesterday? You know what this is, and you don't need me to tell you, but I'm going to mention it anyway. One of the biggest things that changed in the AMPIRE was that said AMPIRE has listed on lots and lots of new exchanges right now, including the mighty Coinbase. And what do we know about Coinbase? Lots of money, lots of eyes, lots of action. We already talked about and anticipated the wild swings that comes along with Coinbase listing. Lots of speculators, and I mean lots of speculators. And when you were coming out of a bearish weekend with a token that weathered it well and held decently despite the losses in the market, and you have Bitcoin that is suddenly surging with all of the talk of foreign countries adopting Bitcoin, market is excited, money is pouring, and it has to go somewhere. And along comes AMP, newly listed, validated by Coinbase, the Winklevire behind it. There must be some there. This is really turning into a downer, isn't it? That wasn't my intent. I'm just telling you where I'm at on this rush. For me personally, and I don't advocate this, but I have been increasing my holdings in AMP at an insane level of affordability since it listed on Coinbase. I don't care for speculators in my AMPIRE, and if they're going to give me their money, I'm going to take it. I will. Again, I don't advocate anyone else doing anything that I'm doing. I would just like my very rational audience to consider the things we discuss in the videos and the live streams. And just because AMP happens to be my favorite holding, it is, that's my one, it's the one I anticipate getting the greatest return on my investment. But it doesn't mean I'm looking at it with rose-colored glasses at any time, ever. AMP is going to go up, and it is going to continue to go up. But I see this as a slow and steady token, long haul. And I don't see anything right now that is changing my opinion on that. The average investor doesn't read the white papers for their holdings. And very, very few of them read the really deep write-ups. But they do read the charts. And when FOMO strikes, it strikes hard. When a token, I am so sorry about that phone. But when a token lists at the top of the charts on Gemini, on Coinbase, on a variety of other exchanges, people are going to pile on. This is crypto, and this is what happens. I think it's great. It's absolutely fantastic for the token, for visibility, for Flexa. But it does not change the underlying fundamentals of the token or how it derives its value. Please keep that in mind. But for now, this moment on this day, enjoy the hell out of the rush. This is what we are into crypto for. The huge volume, the big numbers, rooting it on, booing it, cursing small sellers and small buyers, screaming paper hands, diamond hands, all of the things we say, and all of the harm we wish on strangers who we think are wrecking our position when they really had nothing to do with it. This is a taste, AMPIRE. AMPIRE. This is just a little bit. This is a taste of what's coming, but just me speaking, my opinion, but not yet. Not yet. Enjoy the ride. You deserve it. You did your time. Just please remain reasonable and constantly ask why. Live stream on Thursday at 7 Central. Cheers.